Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Mr. S, Mr. P, do not block anybody on today's show. Do not. Mr. S, Mr. P, nobody should block anyone. Let us all watch the show in pain. Mr. P, Mr. S, on Facebook, on YouTube, on all platforms, our affiliates cross-posted the show. Nobody should block anyone. We beg you. No one should be blocked on this platform. Let people bleed. Let the poor breathe. Let the people breathe. Let them breathe. Breathe. We are not going to block anybody. We are killing Jandam. Umpeu. This is the most authoritative, authentic platform. I would like to say thank you very much to the team. Every single person, all our Silence TV, from Inkoto, Freemind, Pierrot, Ransford Kebuacho of Radio Gold, Mr. Article, the production team behind the scenes, and the solid production team, the Ghost team. We are very excited to have you guys all on board. I really appreciate your effort and helping sell the truth. So, team, do not block anybody. Let them come. People watch me, ignore their comment, listen to the facts, and then let them bleed. Nobody or baby koko. So biba platform which nas or the attempt or distract me or baby koko. A hano nims a hano na punchline or a hano punchline or into more releasing the dogs, the NPP social media dogs. Don't banter them. Omo baby kwa I don't know monko here the MPP channel omonko NPP channel omo say ahana no krenwa. So Mr. P, Mr. S, the rest of the team radio, don't block anybody. No blocking. I beg you people, no blocking. They need to listen to the facts. Send a baby who say NDC. Remember, tomorrow NDC is coming up with one of the biggest press conferences in the history of Ghana. Into Ochinano, do not miss the moment of truth. Moment of truth, and the communications director Sami Jemfi will be leading Ochina 2 p.m. exactly Ghana time. Sami Jemfi will be leading one of the biggest news press conferences in the history of the Republic of Ghana. So make a date, Ochina 2 p.m. Loud Silence TV. We will be picking we will be picking the news. I want to put the flyer up for you guys to see. Say Ochinano, this press conference will be happening from the NDC headquarters at Abraka. It will be led by the communications director of the NDC, Sami Jemfi. Inti Ochina 2 o'clock, Live Silence TV will be live. We will pick everything. So this is the moment of truth. Moment of truth. It is going to be a shocker. It is going to change the narrative. I will be watching. Every single person will be watching. To make a date with the NDC, Ochina, all media houses are invited. Most officially, the NDC, they have invited you to make it there and make sure no Kreno Ghana for Ati. Loud Silence TV, we will be there. We will take it. We'll be picking it on TV and also on Facebook, and our YouTube channel too. Will be picking the press conference. So make a date 2 p.m. Moment of truth. Press conference 2 p.m. on Monday, February 19, 2024. Venue NDC headquarters at Dabraka. All media houses are invited. So officially, Obiani Mr. Ochina, the NDC led by Sami Jemfi, will be having a serious press conference. You cannot miss it. It's one of those press conferences are facts. It is very, very important. It's exactly 3:54 p.m. US East Coast time. Is definitely 8:54 in Ghana. Now, Mama Yendi in Komono. Friday, I took my time to explain to Ghanaians to say, be a friend of digitization. Senior and the Utigana Utumi Ayadeng if phone calls, Utumi send videos, Utumi video call, Utumi call internet cafe, Utumi internet over there. It is only one thing that is making it possible, and without that one thing, you can never today text or watch me on any appliance. I'm talking about any a phone, iPad, a computer. You cannot, or even on some little appliances. You need to understand say and there Ghana na say unya internet service because of the NDC. Finished. And the evidence is there. Sa cable na da form no esa dansuom ena service na hold data no transmit no eno na ye Accra Digital Center eno na ye NCA Center eno na ye de eno na ye NIA Center o Ghana card information nyina John Dramani Mahama CC sa centers eye data centers a service akese ye kasa server so we see eye internet house and I say me many basic ma ye nuane mo mutie say a Kevin ka server ene de et say watoka na car na wato no car de siwa esiwo car to now say one for engine in simwa car no entumi movie Inti after building the Accra Digital Center no na also John Mahama making sure say even though digital center ni siwo na edie in the bit mama digital center na infrastructure baso when you no digital infrastructure if you say opese internet opese Ghana phone access to internet into opekwan bi so e save Ghana information and making sure say Accra Digital Center no we're putting it to use. So first of all what he did was that OCC Digital Center no and free be a friend service into kwa a computer akesi and engine no so obi was swamming and okay so with the 10,000 horsepower akesi do this see dining na sa computers akesi na this see dining no kakranka pa infantine be so bodai sa computers akesi na this see Accra Digital Center no omudwuma de nyina ne say Ghana information information found ho send ye be save Ghana data, Ghana card data, Ghana passport data, metropolitan assembly constituency, dan is one information ye be save Ghana njuma for payroll into osisa nyoma na say okay yemfa engineer friend server ninsim na yensesa sa nyoma ni nyina nguso now owie ye no say okay sisia no owie ebeye den na sebio Ghana for sa information na egu Accra Digital Center sa de na friend engineer egu dan ni mu no ebeye den na Ghana for te se wo ne me ye betumi nso ede sebio aye adwuma because am be kwai na Accra Data Center no e wa Accra na se sebio information nyina gumu wo sa engine mu a ebeye den obi otia sankregwa wetumi aye den enya information about ebia okọ DVLA ebia opese okọ MCE bi ho ebia opese or apply for adwuma immigration police ebeye den na wetumi atena be kwai ehun say information we de me kotwe sa information wa betuma atena be kwai e de me so my application eguso na ma forward e wo mframem ana e wo mframem akọ bebia officer me pe no Edi John Mahama who say even though you see Accra Digital Center, NCH Center near the no, a better than Ghana for any access to Sadia no, and also the only option is say or see a year cable be your friend no fiber optic cable. Na mi jujo manaba for ma that cable no and no kwan ma internet. So when you sa cable na eye me ene wo yentumi nkasa o phone so eye wo ene me yentumi send video calls eye wo ene me yentumi send picture indi jo mama ka say eye omo a omotima Mahamadu Bawumia krom a eye de wale no they have children in Asantememu they have children in the eye de Kumasememu ewo Nkramemu ena omo so omoti Kumase no omo ebusuafo ewo Tamale se sia no pese omo di nsawo so omo pese omo kasa ebe den ena jo Mahama ekohu abrofo no say your cable be your friend the fiber optic cable sa cable no yetumi de fa epoase yetumi so e de fa e de ekrom anase oman mu na de also ya ne say e wo say utu fom na wo de cable no nyina e fa kronim because wo fa kronim a wo de cable no connect e de Accra Digital Center Accra Data Center sa center na engine ni gisimu no o de sa cable no connect sa center na afa o de cable na fa nsum na de fa ekronim asase nim into the banchiri krona sas no nyina na de say ekro no se bi o tutu amena adodo de cable na asensan krona ase akopin so de be pie sirem enti John Mahama edit 800 kilometer of fiber optic cable F5 former mokai around 2012-2013 now edi NDC for atem edi na contract to kwan ho edi na mututu amena de cable yellow bi mukai na John Mahama and your friend fiber optic cable we kon kran to form say edi na go for so say man na John Mahama air builded the digital revolution of Ghana into or the far former ne copy en kran into the copy en kran no and afi oba Accra and na obetene eye Accra Data Center no on NCA on and or 10 yom nya no so ye kikim into your son say kikim na ni nyina start say ebu adwuma into day na John Mahama saw sa machine wo Accra Data Center after all the cable no join ye no and no na sa cable no enam form no start say air connect Ghana na it say vibrations it say and nam form and air sense internet into na bebia wo Ghana bia me fa say sa cable na fa ho Mahama a sense internet. Into John Mahama we no and no say and the moment yanko test it. Say and the bit mat na incline. Na ya frɛ obi wo ɛdeɛn ɛwɔ sirem ahwɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ adwuma. John Mahama mo ɛde over 83 million euros ɛna yɛ sɛ adwuma no ɛtutu fam. Inte omu wie na John Mahama say okay. They say yeah the fiber optic cable no adjoin Accra Data Center, Accra Digital Center, yeah adjoin NCA Center. Inte say ani yanhwɛ cable na dey join na internet na and the data na engine room a synchron no ya dey afa from afa santimemu afa kowu afa be kwai asankregwa takwa inti bebia wote organ bia John Mahama the cable fa fom inti bebia wo organ bia se utumi hwem of phone so nko ade a na John Mahama cable no bi fa ukrom inti so tia say yete Ghana no ye nam cable no so cable no fom inti bebia wo hwem sisi bia of phone so bia no John Mahama the sa cable no bi fa fom kopie sirem. Into we no send there mama ye nyina yen kohia na yen test say ebe ye dwuma anya dwuma na afem Ghana fo mu say medi musika eno ena ma John Dramani Mahama or lanche eye fiber optic cable a started the internet you to me free video call you call internet so you to me send sika you to me send information come government na government so have my information business to me send government information na government send business information and if government to government business to government and as citizens to government and then you to me tena you apply for passport application or online na you call internet cafe na print it you be say KNUST application form you be say admission form na you gina internet na print it and ma saa de ne start ye we na John Mahama owie na o kire Ghana for say gisia de internet no atom we ene John Mahama.
Begin my speech with a quotation I made during the State of the Nation address, and this was in 2015 in February in Parliament, and I said, quoting, "I wish to report that the Eastern Corridor fiber optic project has been completed. The overall optic fiber installation is over 800 kilometers. The fiber has also been extended to the University of Health and Allied Sciences, and this project will open up the Eastern Corridor to the information superhighway and offer not only teaching and learning opportunities but also bring the digital economy closer to the people living in this area." And so today the Eastern Corridor fiber optic is a reality, as I reported to Parliament. We have developments that are tangible and there are developments that are intangible. Developments that are tangible are those that we see brick and mortar and we see iron rods and everything, and we can touch it and say, yes, development has come to our hometown or to our region. But there are developments that we cannot touch because that cable is buried 1.2 meters in the ground, and so we can't see it. And yet the effect and revolution that it would have on our lives is far more than any brick and mortar you can have. Because communications is driving the economy of the world today. And so if a government invests 38 million euro to open up an information and communication superhighway in an area, it is far more rewarding than any concrete, iron rods or brick and mortar you can have. And so that is the value of the asset you are having today. This is a fiber optic network that, as you've been told, travels for 800 kilometers starting from here, Ho, all the way to Boku in the Upper East region, and then connected to Accra to the data center and through there to the rest of the country. When I came here this morning, we went into the switching room to take a look at the servers that are driving this optic fiber network. And we significantly had a teleconference with two of my ministers. The first video conference was with Ms. Hannah Tete. She was sitting in her office at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. and we called her and had a video conference. We talked with her, chatted, very clear pictures, very audible sound, good quality communications. And then from there, we called the Upper West Regional Capital, WA, and we spoke to the Deputy Minister of the Upper West region. And there again, very good quality communications, good sound, good video, and it was a very inspiring thing. This fiber optic is going to allow us to do a lot of things. As I said, it's 800 kilometers long. It is going through 120 communities, all the way to our northern border. And it is going through 20 districts. Now, in every district, every public facility is going to be connected to the fiber optic. And so for every district, schools, hospitals, district assembly offices, police stations, just name it, every public facility in the district is going to be connected to the fiber optic. And so it means that we can do e-government, we can do our internet, we can do e-learning, we can do e-health. I mean, any application that we want to do, we have the opportunity to do it now because the infrastructure exists to carry it. Fiber optic can carry video, it can carry voice, it can carry data. And it gives you a huge, what we call a broadband.
Inti, you are seeing it for yourself. We enye ya betina bo esrim ya see akas masho biano ye twa ntroma John Mahama. The new thing about Ghana politics today is the facts are dictating the pace. Only facts now will be until. And the reason why we are doing this tonight is without me say ende so biaka digitization no afa credit ama John Mahama sani pano or your true for or your mambo for or your krasini. Because without those cables na nam form no untuminya bibia wa Ghana. Untuminya anything that is got to do with digitization. You can't. Into one, you to establish say about internet data digitization in Ghana nipa or dadwene ho party or dadwene ho ANDC. It is confirmed. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me say JA Kufuor buy no obetu from the fiber optic cable show. Yeah, I'm still waiting. As we speak tonight, dear, nobody in Ghana, no politician, no political party apart from the NDC can stand anywhere in Ghana and say, my implementing baby and I be a friend digitization on any platform without giving credit to John Mahama and the NDC for introducing the digitization in Ghana. Anybody who refuses to give credit to John Mahama, Sebio or Bodamni, it's a fact. Sani pano or a true for anything consistently Makachram say NPP as a political party, it was birthed out of lies, and Mahamudu Bawumia is one of the products. And the economy now he wants to talk about digitization or didn't say yankai. You might not like me as a person, but no credit here, you cannot fight it. That is a fact. Oye Christo new, oye Busumsum new, oye wine new, no kre eya bako, ena no kre man kan keke se Kevin Taylor de ope Mahama asem me the video at show. So be person or contest we are. Or no so funny video mranka se we ena ye my internet ba Ghana and the digitization because that's all. But as far as obia to me free baby mbeka say on the fiber optic cable share from AC Accra Digital Center, AC Accra Data Center, AC NIA office, AC NCA office, nobody apart from the NDC. So nipa na ntuma nkasa de na everybody should shut up. Every single thing in Ghana today obi beka say ishe ni mu bia. Anytime a politician be na no aka ana electronic ana digital, so if I credit John Mahama or a bodam for don't listen to that politician, he's a liar. Now that is the first one. Inti say nyina yate ase about digitization nipa or the internet ba Ghana John Mahama ne NDC finished. Confusion be no. Now yambra Ursula Owusu. Yate se ochina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oba be bibia oba commissioners oba lunch bibi and de ono na breso na ye de card efo bas wo Ghana oboa. It's a lie. And then also you prove it. Me pese Ghana for yenya abotre na yema obia hu de echo. John Dramani Mahama na breso and a Ghana after or digitize Ghana. Eye the fiber optic cable. See Accra Digital Center, Accra all the data centers no. Owie no sakofa ba se friend Ayalolo. Or this ba se friend Ayalolo ba Ghana no. And Ayalolo no or convert Ayalolo no into the basin. And na ema the first time in the history of Ghana. Ghana for to me for card. Et me basin at the press bus machine so no wakotinim abrani sika ewo card so. Na busa ho say way back in 2015, Sena Ghana for to me for bus at the card at Taribas Emma Sebu Nisika na Wutia Kotasia. Busa ho say, a den obi to me ban the Bekacho say, or the BB bar the same thing. Nasa busa ho say, a den and uncle for Sikagusa card no so at the for bus. It was because not John Mahama at the DN or the data center aba, not John Mahama at the internet service aba, nor the e-services aba, not that time John Mahama introduced at the telecommunication electronic services utumi the sika free the umobo number so umomo card so umomo wallet at the talk card to credit good card so for bus. In this obi crab when catch say under MPP no yani the mobile money transaction kind so about them way back in 2014 near to me transfer sika free your momo wallet so at the good card so the for ayololo me boana we see another one I want us to be clear about ni enim.
Special cards with top up when credit runs out are needed to board the Ayalolo bus. Purchasing a travel card is easy from any departure or arrival terminal. Some industrious young men have also got into the business of buying the cards and selling them at some bus stops for the same price. A brand new card sells for 5 Ghana cedis from any departure or arrival terminal. A new card at the time of purchase comes with 2 Ghana cedis 90 pesos credit already loaded on it and can be topped up at any bus stop or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up. A minimum of 2 Ghana cedis just like a mobile phone top-up or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up. Be loaded on it and Ghana cedis 90 pesos credit already loaded on it and can be topped up at any bus stop or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up and can be topped up at any bus stop or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up and can be topped up at any bus stop or by using mobile money just like a mobile phone top-up. A minimum of 2 Ghana cedis 50 pesos is always needed on the card before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. A commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. On boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. Entry is granted only after validation and cash is not acceptable. The card before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. Entry the card before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. Entry is granted only after validation and cash is not acceptable. The cost of each travel is dependent on where a passenger boards the bus and where they get off.
Do not worry, all these frustrations have ended with the introduction of Ayalulu bus services. Comfortable USB ports, Wi-Fi and has scheduled departures. Buy your Ayalulu e-card obtainable at the point of sales locations. Alternatively, you can also contact any of the mobile payment agents along the route. Ayalulu buses currently run 3 services on the Nsawam Road corridor. The 3 services are Amasaman to Tudu, Ofanko to Tudu, Achimota to Tudu. Once an Ayalulu bus arrives at a stop, the driver activates the exit door, allowing passengers to alight. Then the entry doors are activated, allowing new passengers to get on board. The bus is equipped with 2 validators, entry and exit validators for on-board validation of e-cards. Ayalulu, what is?
We're all the way back in 2014-2015. Na John Mahama and NDC and our power. One kasa we hu advert we na born here to Ghana. You can see our short memory and bufu. I am a member and was let's just calm down sometimes and listen to advice. 2014-2015. Na ye the card F4 bus our Ghana. Na ye hu bus da basa na Wi-Fi room, basa Bluetooth room, basa air condition room, basa ye the card and F4. Basa na ye use mobile money and ye digu eto edi sika gu card so. Mema remfisa part no. 2014 na ye di mobile money and a fele sa card no edi for basa no. 2014, 2015, 2016. Na mobile money transfer onto card, it was there. So what is new about Mahmoud Bawumia so that bekan Ghana ho? What has Mahmoud Bawumia added to Ghana? Last, Mikacham said there are 2 types of digitization. There's what we call the digital infrastructure and digital application. The application can never run when there's no infrastructure. Without the infrastructure, without Accra Digital Center, Accra Data Center, NIA office, NCA office, and all the data centers at John Mahama, CN, ICT satellite centers around the nation, there can never be anything called application. And the good thing with John Mahama and the NDC, the say, after they worked on the digital infrastructure, they went ahead to build the digital application to work on the digital infrastructure. You drew what I also mean na ma church na what bibia say. I want us to understand. Me pese Ghana for enyina eti de na say. Ghana for enyina ti de na say ne be ya. Okay, boss. Send be ya you remfi ho obi nti metena radio so china na on da say Bawumia akolanchi application wo enemy ye betima ye bi. O hwa me phone so a me wo bibia ye frɛ no loud silence radio. A application. A application a obia betumi tie sika me ayama no. Na oye application we na da phone so a bit my Android, a bit my iPhone. Sa application we here a server to work. And it's John Mahama build the Accra Data Center, digital center no. And so because my build the application to say Bawumia say why application we, and they oko China, oko Philippines, oko include Briswa, even Ghana and Nigeria, people build applications. Application and they're complicated. Na diabema application aye jumano, we nye noa application wo. And internet say uni veranda also konya adwe. Without veranda no untumi nya adwe. Afi what ma say. Enti John Mahama ne NDC omadwini ko echire, they are very deep thinkers no. They did not just invest in the digital infrastructure, they also invested in the digital the application. Eho ena yeba no ansane yakọ Ursula Owusu nsem okana nadwi na afima mo ati ase se Ursula, what she did today was to come and reaffirm and confirm and then validate said John Mahama and the NDC brought digitization into Ghana. And I'm so happy Ursula did this today because na yapese tifri NPP for ankasa no ogborofo bi to come and confirm enche Ghana for say eyampa John Mahama na de bae na esi ano yes ya ba na ya ba bibi nti monfa maye dabi. But I am happy say Ursula say Jumo because na me pese Ursula for a very long time I was expecting her because she is the Minister of Communication In time, I say, why is this woman not speaking? Because she will have to validate and confirm. And then there, God being so good, Ursula Owusu Abba, and in her whole statement, she admitted, said John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, they brought digitization to Ghana. And that whatever they do is just surplus. Unim surplus. To say yedidia miewi na ebia kechiri na obi aba yeso take credit na say what to one main ya jollof one main with dia o ha na don sa atiba ku na to and your friend surplus and ye chiri ade oh and a bola goose and no and share and change bibia be duane na nkasa de wedi wi and your friend surplus de abroso. Inti ende Ursula Owusu be ma Ghana 40 I say NDC for adwuma no na ye ne ba na ebe penti et say NDC for ato foundation esi dan e penti e de light abem e de nsu abem e de mpesim ama light e dan ya connect to the electricity e wo ho na NPP for aba say oh ye ba ye no e dan esi na ya to wo ni nyina fa na gate na da wo na no gate no na say e chia e na atene na penti inti e dan ye dia eno na NPP for person catch and that is what Dr. Bawumia wants you to believe. Bawumia beso be giatum say edan ne papa ne siye edan no oba na mpasim edan no oba na se bi light wom on beso be giatum say edan no oba na department dem ya pentim e ma nsuo wom e ma edan a ya to wall afa ho de oba ye be ye ne say oba na main gate no achia e no se world des mbetene no owie no say edan ne dia e de buza say edan papers wen o say emfa ho papers de enkyere say dan ho dia as far as what ni gate no edan ne dia eno na NPP for ne mo ye ne they are liars. I didn't come here today to attack NPP. I came here today to let people know say NPP for Bawumia Ursula NPP for and the Oma confirm say Ghana digitization John Mahama ne NDC ne de baye. Now yeah, babe, ye ejuma afa de makani nyina ho. Now the most interesting thing is time John Mahama ye fiber optic cable lay foundation no e de cable so to form nyina wie no. Osa lanchi wie no krampo no. O Ghana 40 as say Ghana papers say di ejuma wa aban office nyina etwam. And there's one good thing about John Mahama. Debiano I respect about him. Anytime or the genuine idea or be introduce genuine idea ama Ghana for no, he uses himself as the best example. Send a lead by example. Into after John Mahama launchy Accra Digital Center, a year applications in no, and no catch Ghana for this year no government institutions no, obekoni ya pack papers cha ne guo ne bi popo e bi no or say no, I am going to go to cabinet meeting. Now me name cabinet ministers no, ye be meeting no mama Ghana for what I say. The meeting is going to be conducted on the internet on our computers. A year the minutes information in no, ye the begu data so ye the begu computer so. Into John Mahama went ahead. Invited the national television to come and cover our meetings, to see say and the cabinet meeting na enya papers 10 ne acheshe bebre na bibia no yetumi di good the computer so almost secretaries no can type and save on the system send by Accra Digital Center mo be save data no in the John Mahama echo nim e ma Ghana for the cameras e run office and na ochirechire mu say ade ye wie no e hon faso and in the cabinet enya no. This is John Mahama at cabinet.
Cabinet ministers have been hooked onto a platform to enable them access key government information and archives from cabinet meetings. The platform, which also provides for an electronic storage of cabinet papers with search and retrieval functions, also provides alert systems on outstanding tax and announcements.
And so that's why today we provided both the manual copies and then also the e-platform.
He also encouraged ministers who are not conversant with the platform to do so, indicating that all announcements and documents would be distributed via the platform from the next cabinet meeting.
With time, this will be phased out. You will come without these documents as you get proficient with it. We've also asked that your secretaries be trained in how to utilize the e-cabinet platform so that they can be trainers of trainers. And I know that some of you particularly need, in-office training and out-of-office training.
So after that, John Mahama call office cabinet meeting on my cameras by, this is what we are doing. The internet revolution has started. We have introduced it. Ghana is going worldwide. That is how it works. These are evidence Matisse almost started dundum lights no yebe. Most of some phones no. Matisse almost dundum lights no Ghana. We will finish this job. Don't stress out. Enti me pesa motia se into eba eye bibi efren ayalolo yetumi the card F4 bars Ghana. John Mahama and the NDC introduced it, and they basically piloted and started using it. Money efficient and Ghana for using into John Dramani Mahama, after he introduced it, otna kamu otna basum at the card no x-ray. You can see it there. This is John Mahama showing you the ayalolo digital card when your friend e-bars way back in 2014-15. It was 2024. And then Mahamudu Bawumia Bekacho say ochna obe lunch bibia utumi the card for car. Why are we entertaining this comedy? Why are we allowing these people to see us as foolish people? Brofuntin yetiha, because omo de brofwa da mo Mahama kaye. Or say you people have short memories. Yen nyina was short memories. Inti mum yenya botre ne ntina se na yen kai ye ho. Ye behu be a problem wo na yakọ yenim, or we move forward as a nation. And that is what we need to do now. The young people, this social media, internet about John Mahama yema menewo, sene be we can research on our own and find the truth. And internet endemeti ha no mitumi obi wa asankregwa me bie phone lines a obetuma frame, obetuma send me video, obetuma Kevin way koswa ha abani yesi enye yamfa credit ma John Mahama and the NDC omo na ama ya bedru hande. So the facts are there, and this is John Mahama. These are Ghanaians. Way ayalolo bus or Nwankasa got in the bus. So John Mahama yewie, what is new about what Bawumia is about to do? Now menoma ka aye digital infrastructure no ma chechi mu achire mo. Now we are going to move to digital application. Now and NPP for the dadamo. The digital application on John Mahama Kasa all launch a year what we call the fiber optic cable moving Ghana from analog to digital, or can be or see will be a friend of tangible development and intangible development. The tangible development and out to me the one saka. And now to me call Accra Digital Center no will be a na machines system ultimate fiber optic cable a 2 form 1.2 meters near the show your friend tangible development ultimate. The intangible one no and a day and no na you see a MPP for a shifty idea to, because what they will do is say obeka applications are true applications untumi som applications untumi enye applications untumi enfo woni nkohu into they be no say digitization no applications. But remember, John Mahama a digital infrastructure no, he moved on to work on digital application. What you say now? What is digital application? Now digital application in the say Mahama the internet in the by no eno who say Ghana hana yet no uko DCB office, uko MCB office, uko Accra Metropolitan Assembly, uko KMA, uko even Parliament, uko businesses omu nyina ntumi nye dwuma mbom efri say wo say atro bibia o paper so na ye de nante ye de twa kwan na ye de bankran. I was set in Koko MC, or signed document be near the secretary, no for bus, na or the bank crying, na obisu beji, na okase oh boss in the he see the young train, na boss bar, na bedding, ya barbe check paper no, and sign a cobra 3 weeks time near sign. John Mahama we no who says sign your way yes say ya bedding, ya be can't nin see ni and no move called digital application, na dear no ye. And then a John Mahama introduce adia your friend the e-services. Yakasa e-services amema ni nyohu electronic services ina shoni electronic services yakasa electronic services ase kire say electronic services nyina ne say me MC e wa Accra me adwuma AMA me na me boss me pese me ni KMA boss ne kasa eno ansa matweme computer na makọ bibi e friend no e-services obetumi email no obetumi akọ kwame amoako one na KMA boss na wakọ into the system obehu KMA for email obehu omo address system obehu KMA for omo their information obetumi akọ website omo email or now I send you email. Oh, boss, I'm working on something in Accra. We want to come to Kumasi and meet you people. Ya besi be shawari na mo kan sembi into document ni aban say Accra AMA, Accra Metropolitan Assembly, any Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Yabese Kate Boom, ne be binti me send information no. Na sa nipa no one kind no, or there or their shadiemu, photocopier machine, or we are now scanning, Nina without Accra Data Center, any fiber optic cable to me new. Because of the fiber optic cable to know to me scanning. Now we are then was sending say, I am sending to you through an email, may be a friend attachment. Enti Kwame Amwakono ye KM boss or tin office obeti kicking na so wenya email alert okone email mu a wo say Mr. Amwako ana ni okan na oye AM boss no was sending information into ko bia obehu say Mr. Okan send information aka and say meeting here person be no Kumasi na Thursday 5 o'clock na contract na ban be sign no eno na meden krata na ka ho into krekeso abo say krata no so bie na information na nkanya John Mahama na anka se AM office boss no odema ne secretary kofa bas na odukoduru nkokɔ na bas ne se ya oda ntom ya bas ni wi ade chia na wasa to aso koduru Kumasi a na KM office boss no oniwa na watwen when your friend say say progress and na emma edwuma flow no enye edwuma because of Accra digitization na John Mahama no any fiber optic no or sending within 1 minute na KM boss no so I say thank you very much I've seen it Thursday we will meet sad 3 days na ebe say no because of John Mahama and the NDC introduction of digital the application into ye edwuma na wie the secretary can work abra on kofuka entra ka mu 5 hours enko Kumasi inti sa precious time na secretary be say akotena baase no or be yedwuma abo aban. That is the introduction of the revolution, digital revolution. Inti John Mahama so the digital application ebe ka ho eno na ubie the ebook na applications inti so okwa green book ma you will see okwa green book na make a Friday no say applications no ewo ho and eno na John Mahama 2 ni din e-services yaka say e-services send ye be ya aban dwuma ene de ankurankura ndwuma ebetumi aban edin sawoso wo internet so eno ano no inti e-services no se yaka say G to G ana government to government KME etumi emaili AME na omo di nkomo quick omo send information yaka say government to the citizens wo akwesi amwako obetuma ko internet cafe na wako download the police application uwia na wa submit online and your friend government to citizen and you be a friend government to the business ebia o company o pesa o register o company no e wo registrar department o company no obekwai uni time obetumi akọ internet no so na wakọ e-services no aban services ubenwu se eyi wo ho registrar and accountant general ni email wo ho ni department no eso eda so o click so a option wo ebeka jo say you can register here ho no betuma tena be kwai cafe na wa fill na wa wo so bo se ekonkran na ma start ye hu adwuma payment bi wo ho a sata na momo transfer wo ho into that time na etumi di momo mobile transfer etumi tua bus card for bus no the same time no sa e-service creative platform ya ubetumi etua registration online. Into John Mahama, after taking care of the digital infrastructure, he moved to go to the digital application and internet sa document here and no the last page of the green book mama Ghana for here green book about 2014 2015 2016 no this is where the e-services is and as a osafa green book insider page 122 say the soft copy Mr. P Mr. S guys pin the soft copies in the page now when you link ebe 2 page so woko book page 122 123 124 in fact from page 86 ni nyina be chiro the information and the John Mahama ni NDC here about the e-services into that is it here now o share picture na eda the TV ne so na e-services no applications are John Mahama create no na bebre. Now the trick about applications in say and then Ursula kasa mi wi a mekire mo atra Ursula betwaye se obi create application baako ema eye den AMA enye se ura application mu a AMA keke na hu every department and institutions that is directly under AMA no they are all inside that application. Inti sende obi ka che say John Mahama free power no na applications that we create now I was for accessing government institutions na so obwa. Because when you create applications, na se ka say, oh, application no eye DVLA, drivers, vehicle and licensing authorities. I think that's what I'm afraid of. Every institutions that fall beneath into Ashanti region, Eastern region, Northern region, every DVLA office bia e work Ghana no e shesa applications them. Application into so say that one application that John Mahama mu create for DVLA no it services every DVLA office in Ghana. Actually won't see the applications na say it is almost like I say under the digital application John Mahama mu create after infrastructure application digital infrastructure na into say AMA wo ha enye AM na wa kra ngwa no every single a department in Accra that is connected to AMA, they fall under this. So you can say DVLA. You can say DVLA our branches and sub branches in Ghana. You were the original DVLA branch and you were the constituency DVLA branch. Sa branches they are connected to DVLA. It is only DVLA person you are making a mistake. So DVLA it connected to over 2,000 DVLAs in Ghana. And it's applications no that's what we be to say BDR we be to say Ghana Police Service CID say John Mahama ekona create Ghana Police Service CID it means say every police station in Ghana the criminal investigations department connected in the country no they all connect to this application. That means or the boba bako eku in normal 20,000 because Ghana Police Service CID app na John Mahama create na ubetumi akohu Ashanti Regional Police Service CID almost department sa ade na da simple sa no ukoma ubekwa akohu Northern Region Police CID department. So whichever department you want to do business with, you can do business with. And don't just see say John Mahama create DVLA app or create Ghana Police Service app or create NCA app. No, John Mahama created these apps and loaded all their branches and departments in it. And into a one-stop place, Okohwa, you can access everything about NCA. NCA for office of Sirima. Through that, you get the information of Sirim, email, number. That is where you go. So you can basically send an email to NCA office with Sirim. Into this application, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Bakubia were over 10,000 branches. Because the 10,000 because they are sub ones in the bigger ones. And so people catch it say, "Meme buy no, my buyer the chair Mahama boa or dada anything I would say NPPA. Our conversations is beneath the digital application. They don't want to talk about digital infrastructure. And say without the digital infrastructure, you cannot build this application. Even when you build it, it is not going to work. Now, my mention with the end Ursula Owusu aye. We are na ma chichi mu achire ma hu de eko. Mumientie Ursula Owusu and the oba ne say oba be ye jandam. Ursula Owusu ye na adwin so be ye jandam. Na jandam ni mu no o blow the MPP app o guba o nuanima say o confirm say John Mahama any NDC and the digitization by enya me na me kan ye. Moma yenkotie Ursula Owusu ono ene the communications minister of Ghana. Momientie na no asem biwia na mindwam ewotwi muma obia entie de waka na obia hu bibia no kre no ochena Bawumia beye se o lanchi bibia mo kan se hey fa Jimmy kope bibi da enibra bawo ade we ye hunu 2014 enye ande na mobile beye application now yentie Ursula Owusu ono enende obe confirm say John Mahama na den or the digitization by Ghana.
Initiative I want to talk about is the innovative digital services and payments platform Ghana.gov. Let me start by debunking the myth that the erstwhile e-services platform and Ghana.gov are the same. They are not. And Ghana.gov was not just a renaming of the e-services platform. This e-services platform was deployed in 2012 under the World Bank-funded e-Ghana project as a pilot to produce an e-government portal to provide government services to citizens and businesses online. It had a services component and a payment component. The e-services platform was developed by Messiers IPMC at a total cost of about $547,000. And it was then integrated with an e-payment platform in 2014 to enable online payment for transactions. The e-payment platform was developed by Aya Technologies at a total cost of $267,000. This did not include annual software licensing fees and operational expenses.
Mama engineer haya. Aslo Ursula de Casano. Kakra. And I have told my team to boost the sound a little bit. They will bring it in less than 5 minutes. Now, Ursula Owusu Casano say, in Sembi Koso Ghana, opese dien, opese obedien, obe snitnim because ebi atro. Now, they now can say, or say innovative digital service payment platform. What do you say? Or say innovative digital services payment platform. What do you say? The all can say. Or see, oh, in 2012, and I be a friend of innovative digital service payment platform. A buyer, na a America buying and a DCKB buyer 2012. Now, why na president of Ghana? Na John Mahama, right? Now, 2012 na be a friend of innovative digital service payment platform. No, then Opesoka catch say a yes send an uncle for to me tia edian omutsika ewo dien through the mobile money. BBT say bank. BBT say any electronic payment, no, or say 2012 and an initiative, no, started year 2012. Now when a president, now John Mahama a president. So one or admit to say Momo transfers, and then nobody brofo kakrakabe show say innovative digital services payment platform. Chabrofo no infasoni so the all catch you say send your ultimate send this sika through electronic ways, no, or person can say Momo. Vodafone transfer, DN transfer, bank, oko, nasa oye electronic transfer sikasema, no no the brofo kakrakabe show no. They no can you answer see Momo transfer no. 2012 and started with Ghana. Now America company been a buyer at the end of the day. Time 2012 ye can once now one president John Mahama ne NDC no power. So one. We didn't kind of confirm say John Mahama breso and a Ghana who what we call a digital payment. Afi what you say ba? John Mahama breso and a Ghana started Momo transfer. And nintina ayalolo ne buy no na you to me sika no Momo egu card so. This is the communications minister of Ghana. Into me mawati ase. On one kasa bejatum say in 2012 no 2012 no and bibi a friend Momo transfer buy why you buying and was so why you buying and the pursue ye why you buying an initiative because America buying and the buy and Ghana buying be juma one amunda approach America buying no e mo de side and buy John Mahama NDC into emede say and the Ursula Owusu kra ba catch Ghana for say hey so Momo transfer bank to Momo and it's that kind of transfers na NDC na de buy the otibro for chairman no on be chirichim afi what you say into one Ursula Owusu agiatum say in Ghana today every single mobile money transfer any platform utumi send sika electronically utumi send sika free Kumasi eco stream utumi send sika free bank eco go Momo wallet so utumi send sika free Momo eco banker sa initiative no John Mahama introduction of digitization and internet no and utumi man start ye enyame na mekaye Ursula Owusu and kaye. Mr. P, Mr. S, get me the audio because hype it quickly. na mema Ghana for ntiase atra MPP fotwa inta descend Ursula ma beti ase say sa ade no e NDC na de bae moment santie biom na obi nka sama ka sama hna no. I'm just waiting for my team to get me, and I know in the next minute or two they'll bring it. Muntie Ursula biom.
Initiative I want to talk about is the innovative digital services and payments platform Ghana.gov. Let me start by debunking the myth that the erstwhile e-services platform and Ghana.gov are the same. They are not. And Ghana.gov was not just a renaming of the e-services platform. This e-services platform was deployed in 2012 under the World Bank-funded e-Ghana project as a pilot to produce an e-government portal to provide government services to citizens and businesses online. It had a services component and a payment component. The e-services platform was developed by Messiers IPMC at a total cost of about $547,000, and it was then integrated with an e-payment platform in 2014 to enable online payment for transactions. The e-payment platform was developed by Aya Technologies at a total cost of $267,000. This did not include annual software.
Or say the e-services, no, it enabled the online transactions. Until after Ojitu Muse, a mobile money transaction, electronic transactions, to me, what we call digital services and payment platforms, no. Ursula Dinkaji to Muse 2012 and a buy. But the Brafubeshe also pilot. 2012 and I a pilot, no. Or say, 2012 na buy, but na yembi mukasi. Sa na mukasa a pilot na ya say eye adwuma so na engineer na naso. Baby afio mu dwana kwhye. Pese anka MPP na de buy anko beka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia introduced the mobile money payment, bank to mobile money to bank, bank to bank. But because onim say the facts are there, NPP they have nothing to do with this, no. Or see, it was a pilot basis. No, but it was introduced. But it was first of all introduced under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama. And that is a fact. In Tendeminotie, Owusu would say payment on different electronic platforms, no, Momo, bank to Momo, Momo to bank to bank, NDC na de buy. Owusu a confirming. It's remember Kwasiampenyi Bianco tena radio so enkasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ede digitization ba Ghana ya pass our conversation on. Now she moved forward and I try say obe debunking bibi and I say obe twa atrofo fro on say me de ade bi kire wo ha your friend e-services. Now o share the green book ni ma green book picture na me de kire wo no this one and on your friend e-services. Now, sir, e-services no, and I make one samachro KMA, AMA, CBM send information. Sir, services way nyina na uhunu hano. Now they were receiving payments because a DVLA. Sir, time na MPP aja to say DVLA no na omo to me internet transaction, internet electronic transactions sir. Omo na omo tia omo fees ewo DVLA no they were paying it through e-services. Internet say obi in 2014-15 na otimi tua the license otimi je application etuaka online then it means say sa 2014-15 no 2012-13-14-15 no na the people were basically using e-services, those platforms no these DVLA CID police report utimi tua no online. So she is admitting say way back in 2014 12, 13, 14, 15 no na amount for to meet chia services services free these government agencies no they were able to pay because on one kasa jatum say na momo transaction ye juma na bank to momo ye juma na bank to bank transaction ye juma inti Ursula Owusu agitumu in her own press conference say yes and this na the digitization buy, and this na the momo transaction buy, and this na the bank to momo buy, momo to bank, and a bank to bank transaction in electronic buy. And I was G to Muse, Bibia near friend e-services no, sa e-services no, different from Ghana.gov, member but G to Muse, these agencies were receiving payment. How were they receiving payment if there wasn't any mobile money transaction? Because when you fill application online, you don't pay the physical money online. You have to pay the money through electronic. Inti Odu Momo, MTN, and Etia. Inti Ursula Owusu in her own presser no. I be confirm Ghana for say way back in 2012. Now electronic payment online. Thank you, Mr. S. And get me the boosted one. Now, Ursula Owusu ajatum and they say electronic payment, e-services no payment no with Momono. It was done way back in 2012. 2012 now when I president na John Mahama. That's fine. Ursula Owusu I confirm me actually nyina. And na osa call ahead and o can be o se den o say. Ya te say nkofo ka e-services any Ghana.gov. Omo ena mobile power. And e-services we know omo best no because na bind ya na electronic services sana John Mahama mu name no ansa no mu free abemu anything na offer green book na ewom when you pick the Holy Grail Ghana Politics Bible na ewom now or see Ghana for amoka say e-services any day any Ghana.gov no the same no or see enya no kre. Okay, now where will show me go online. Wow, take a minute. Go online. Na busa say. Na go and check www.eservices.gov.gh. Mo amohweme no. Monko check e-services www.eservices.gov.gh. Ursula Owusu say eservices.gov.gh no different from Ghana.gov. Into right now no, all that you need to do is say put in www.eservices.gov.gh. Now share diebeba because URL no the same. The moment I would eservices.gov.gh beshemuno Ghana.gov and eba. What they did is they changed the interface, but the URL, the original engine of that website, no, e-services. Omu change e-services, no, and the Ghana.gov besho. And us like I say, e-services is different from Ghana.gov. The same. The same player, and omu change Jesse, no. The same DDIO, and omu change no 10 Jesse, no. So today are you 10 jersey or Black Stars. Now so the team or Bono 31 jersey is still the IO. Into the mobile power no moon say no. John Mahama here Jumani nyina. Digitization baby what they Ghana do no or see check Ghana front row into all that they did was that they relaunched their e-services in BM and almost say their friend e-services now your friend Ghana.gov. But what they could not do John Mahama here and say some information in Yinana or did you free agencies, government agencies, and then in Yina say URL na www.ghana.eservices.gov.gh no. Into changing a DNA they could not change the personality. Changing the IO picture no, they could not change who the IO is. When they changed the jersey of the IO, they could not change say we win World Cup that. It is with him. It is a fact. You can't take it away. Into the IO or the Black Star just not 10. Nasa obeshe the team just not 21. It is still the DDIO who won the World Cup for Ghana as the captain. Into the Omuya and say because they are liars, no, they changed their e-services to Ghana.gov. Into what we shall be just punch this in and see what will come. The first thing they did was they actually relaunched it, and this is what they did. e-services.gov.gh no echo Ghana.gov. This is when they were launching it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to God be the glory, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally here. The Ghana.gov, a single platform for all governments of Ghana services. It's an idea whose time has come, and we celebrate this single proven solution to address the challenges of revenue generation while achieving customer satisfaction. And with 3 happy shares, we say hip hip, hip hip. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to God be the glory, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally here. The Ghana.gov, a single platform for all governments of Ghana services. It's an idea whose time has come, and we celebrate this single proven solution to address the challenges of revenue generation while achieving customer satisfaction. And with 3 happy shares, we say hip hip, hip hip. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to God be the glory, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally here. The Ghana.gov, a single platform for all governments of Ghana services. It's an idea whose time has come, and we celebrate this single proven solution to address the challenges of revenue generation while achieving customer satisfaction.
So this is what they did. And facts in the honor. And I do what John Mahama the near feno eservices.gov.gh. Furnishim ube say what will come. And here www.ghana.gov.gh. Inti Ursula Owusu kachira mu say ghana.gov.gh it is different from e-services no boa. Unmale kroba minchiro. Oh, MC na samo kanye. Or say single platform for all government services. Government of Ghana services. This is the single platform for government of Ghana services. Muti MC or say they have launched a single platform, and in the green book this is the only single platform and they connecting all government services. It is a Ursula Owusu kase eservices.gov.gh is different from www.ghana.gov.gh. Adentina odi eservices.gov.gh odi share o computer ma ghana.gov.gh. Why? It is because the bile of the platform it was created by e-services NDC government. The government of Ghana bought that domain. Internet mono bibi to say loud silence media. Met me mato domain no. Loudsilencenews.com mato domain no. Say ende metoma wa. Met me say domain no me dia chow. Just change loudsilencenews.com. Na ye no kwame amwakon news.com. You can change the name, but the domain belongs to me. And that domain, no, I am the only person in the media, unless it's a mentia for the domain, the registration, and a yearly subscription. Now you free me and sana ube say I have also paid for a loudsilencenews.com domain. But as we know, the government of Ghana and John Mahama they paid for that domain, that Ghana eservices.gov.gh. So what cheer for the domain now? You can change the name, but you cannot change the domain. Domain in the spine of the site. Now, when you decide to change the domain now, it means Adibia John Mahama build all the applications, you might lose everything. And they know it's dangerous. So don't make a chairman say, yeah, launching BBF on Ghana.gov, eservices.gov.gh. Do you understand? Into the NPP, they have nothing to their name. they are semi boa no china ono so nko so internet no anka se de Kevin kan nyina oboa na yanko bebi a atro no menchirechire mu asla abe confirm say John Mahama any NDC and the de by digitization. Now let's move forward. On one statement to yanko statement bia free bia mba enti memo bia mbedi matem me dwudwam me new problem. Let's listen to Ursula.
Initiative I want to talk about is the innovative digital services and payments platform Ghana.gov. Let me start by debunking the myth that the erstwhile e-services platform and Ghana.gov are the same. They are not. And Ghana.gov was not just a renaming of the e-services platform. This e-services platform was deployed in 2012 under the World Bank funded eGhana project as a pilot to produce an e-government portal to provide government services to citizens and businesses online. It had a services component and a payment component. The e-services platform was developed by Messiers IPMC at a total cost of about $547,000, and it was then integrated with an e-payment platform in 2014 to enable online payment for transactions. The e-payment platform was developed by Aya Technologies at a total cost of $267,000. This did not include annual software licensing fees and operational expenses. The following agencies were actually onboarded and had some services deployed in 2014. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly, which was providing applications for notice of marriage and marriage registration on the platform. The Births and Deaths Registry, which was providing the application for a certified copy of entry in the Births Register. The Ghana Police Service CID Division, which was providing fingerprint checking and vetting through this platform. The Passport Office was supposed to provide for passport applications, and the Registrar Generals to provide for company registration. 7 other entities were onboarded, but they only had downloadable forms and information on the platform and were not providing any other services on it. Though it wasn't.
Ursula Kasano say a year platforms no applications na John Mahama mo build there no. Owusu where be or see applications na nyina wo ho. Na mum applications no na ebi wo ho there downloading kwa and ebi wo ho krampo na some of the agencies no what John Mahama mo ban no anya say annual software increased fees no mo ntia. O see applications na nyina wo ho. Inti de na all kan nyina ne say ye beto application no na nyina ye adwuma na enso ebi wo hokra na enye adwuma ye ho de okwa download keke na nka wo say ye nyoma ne bi ka ho na ebi mo wo so na omo license no atwam inti wo say e be renew inti one Ursula Owusu admitted say when we talk about bibi to say de all kan nyina na or admit say de kire nyina wo sa green book no ni nyina is true. Now I'll see true mum nanso bibi to say AMA dia no na application no na enso sa na ebi mo okra mo license na wu into say renewing an application an app at say loud silence radio my application way renewing the application of loud silence radio it takes less than 24 hours. It be as cheap as $12. It be as cheap as $4. It depends the kind you want. Into say na ebi mo okrampo dia okwa download keke. Now when you go into the green book John Mahama mo applications no mujaya no hwe dwumadia na edi and some of the agencies na ka kire me say Ursula gina ho ka kire say dwumadia na edi no ebi wo ha ukọ bet and data download nko na ba download na edwuma bia nka ho oboa. She's lying. Yeah, this is the green book. Offer bibi to say government online services ni be e-platform services ni bia offer bibi to say DVLA driver and vehicle licensing authority renewal of driver's license and vehicle ownership transfer download of other informations renew of driver's license and vehicle ownership transfer and other services. And then Ursula to make a will say, oh, and what do you download? That is the job. And if in 2012, 2013, Ghana vote me as idea we are, how can you say Mahmoud Bawumia and they did digitization by? Now, my mention other services are John Mahama mo answer no bokono. The applications ni ejuma na ebidi. Also the downloading and obwa. Oh, who the onka? Just see no beso ka say oh na e wo ho na ye ba no na e dan ne ho ayefi ne be penti e eduru a ma chirichiro mu. Obeso che say oh John Mahama the see dan no. John Mahama the sika to asase no see dan no and obo air condition and oye gate and ye de enti oye gate ni wie no e dan no penti e no omo penti ya koduru wo na chi ba ko na ho nice nwura ho nti wan penti ho nti e ba na be penti wonti ye na ye wabodam. Now hwa de oba bibi te say eye Accra Metropolitan Assembly online request for marriage licenses. Sa Accra Metropolitan Assembly there no oba eye birth and death. Oko baby to say passport office online submission of personal data for passport application. Edie bem na ope. Oko na say and the ope say we apply for US passport. You go online and what do you print? You print the application. What did they ask from you? Your personal data. Where do you live? What's your first name? What's your social security number? Where do you live? What's your address? That is your data. That is your personal data. It is Ursula say the applications were all not full. What do you expect again? Because 2012, 2013, we had a passport number that was a valid number. Until when I go online to Ghana passport office online, now me I apply for my passport. Now me I apply for a new one. They are asking me for my data. I will have to put in my passport number that before was a legitimate document. I have to put in my driver's license number, which was a legitimate document then. So what data again are you expecting me as a Ghanaian? So me person me call online passport department. Now me apply for a passport. What information again? When they say your personal data, it is all the information about you. Do you have blue eyes? No, I have brown eyes. What's your height? I am 13 there. Okay, how old are you? I am this. This is my passport, and I say me wo birth certificate. John Mahama Dems work on the birth and death certificate registration. You can go to 80 as long as small can not or person saying. I want you to understand. These are some of the services. Oko bibi to say MDA services payable online. Metropolitan District Assembly services are ultimate tia sikano online. MAMA now ultimate tia online. BDR now ultimate tia online. DVLA now ultimate tia online. FDB ultimate online. CID police report now ultimate online. GRA you could clear your goods online by paying online. GTA ultimate Mincom, MFA, NCA, all these government institutions now mobile money now ultimate online. So what is Ursula talking about? Now the good thing about what Ursula was saying is say G2 mu catch the Ghana for say at the end of the John Mahama start here, at the end of the end is start here. Now, you say application here better you update application. That is what she's trying to tell you. And in all the speech here on my he could not for once refer to the digital infrastructure and how much went into it and to give credit to the NDC. But her first statement in 2012. And you started with or just to me indirectly say NDC are buying from Atamos Mahama and introduce digitization into Ghana. And even in the Green Book, it had already told you there are not services online. And Ursula Bejina now Mama Yankwe nim na yentie de okan na menjuje mu nkyerɛw. De okan nyina oboa say applications ni bi wo ha na e horo kwa download nkwa na ko download e also bi wa kwa data na open data ben biam na abusa wo say when you go on passport passport office online so ko na ko apply na abusa wo data dey na abusa all the information about you. And that time na Ghana card wo ho inti dey bi na abusa sa time na passport wo ho Satana bet and set debt register online or data now it is already online. It is they have department you can access. So na Ursula can differently and now you be a yanti bida. Now mommy uncle tie Ursula na tro no me ka kire mo say munya abutre Jandam is dead. Omuni information omuni bibia Bawumia cannot claim anything.
For the payment platform which was Magento, and Magento was a mere e-commerce application deployed by Aya Technologies, which could not provide the essential technology for nationwide e-services and offer after-sales support as well, which was also poor. As a result, the payment component of e-services platform could not be effectively used. There was also no sustainable business model for the project, resulting in NITA's inability to generate the needed revenue to sustain the platform. NITA is the National Information Technology Agency. Lack of revenue also made it difficult for NITA to renew the annual licenses and pay for operational support for the platform, which made system availability and reliability a challenge. There was a limited number of banks integrated onto the platform. Only Zenith Bank, Access Bank, GT Bank, and EcoBank were integrated. Visa card payments that were recorded as paid transactions on the platform appeared on the global payment system as unsuccessful. Registrar General Department payments did not reflect on their portal, and as a consequence, user payments did not reflect as paid. There was a frequent downtime of the e-services portal, which made the ministries, departments, and agencies on it unable to perform or update their applications. The platform.
The Ursula nyina say, emum ometo sa platform we nyina na Mahama building nyina. Brofo na kana mejeje matro no. Osna Mahama building NDC for build it digitization e ho. Na emum no amu de no many problem bia with the digital infrastructure Accra data center NCA NETA data ni nyina na bibia ekoso na problem no mo won say emum na John Mahama mo build application no na bibi te say NETA omo no na omo den omo annual license no na omo ntimi renew on time. Bravo gina washa space egugu ni komu chances say boriga ni bia ono ofefa nyoma free Burkina ebeton e wo boriga dwomu no o see wagugu medals no o see oh NETA de na e wo ho na yaye na platform ni yejuma na embom no na platform no amu year renew to say $20 also come renew no na omu renew and intina and the digitization Bawumia na de bae into Bawumia bae na obe renew $20 registration no and then ma Bawumia the digital messiah na asemo kan nyina no and I say omu beto say na ye obi bia friend no bank integration. So time no omo bae no in fact na de ye kan nyina de say utumi send sika internationally any locally from Momo from bank to bank online Momo to bank no or see mom na bank bi to say Access Bank na omo ye na omutumi send sika digitally etumi diko obi Momo obi so de free Momo eba bank wo ema bank no tumi send sika de digitally electronically to other banks or see bank bi to say Access Bank GT Bank Eco Bank omo nyina na sa dwumadie no mudi. So Ursula today came to clarify Ghana for said nyoma na ye de da Ghana for na sebio Ghana for animu Ursula be kan ukure nyina intended Ursula ka kire mo in 2012 13 14 na ye wo bank to Momo to bank or sabo ball banks did no say Momo no na enye effective sa intina banks no now omo ye nanso na enhye na ngina na so entina and the ever digitization ma Bawumia no okole nim no say visa card no or say obi send visa na sa time na visa card e adwuma kra o send sika through your visa card ne a unya receipt in say akoduru na nkoduru ye enti na ende no o ma breso no utumi nya receipt in the omnom digitization buy. That is the case Ursula Owusu is making. But the good thing about the Ursula and then say at least wama Ghana for atiase say sanyoma ye kan nyina way back in 2012 13 14 15 na John Mahama ne ndisi aye. Inti Ursula today officially came to tell you say Bawumia gina baby aka say no any digitization abe change Ghana or your true for Ursula came today to expose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ursula Owusu the obey and say obe catch the Ghana for say the can digitization and this start here banking electronic all government agencies etumi adwuma bo osini nyina no kre na emom no na enhyeda nya adwuma saa na enhyeda ne ho ye ka 2012 2013 2014 na aban bi etumi initiate ade we John Mahama e ma na ekoso ujina ha ka kire say an Bawumia na yempa de yen kan chance on the digitization ba Ghana omo ankasa wo. And I was happy when I was listening to Ursula. I said, this is what we need. We needed somebody from the MPP to come out and tell Ghana for say, Bawumia boa. Now, you can't digitization ankasa Mahmudu John Dramani Bahama or no and the buy. Into Ursula because say, yeah, can't digitization. Baby, start here. Ursula and they were better to Minister of Communications or say, Ninina kusi say, the Oma Kenyina no kre, John Mahama and set it up. The infrastructure and also setting up the applications. Argument in a way. Now, Ursula, young queen, or
update their applications. The platform could user payments did not reflect as paid. There was a frequent downtime of the e-services portal, which made the ministries, departments, and agencies on it unable to perform or update their applications reflect as paid. There was a frequent downtime of the e-services portal, which made the ministries, departments, and agencies on it unable to perform or update their applications. The platform could also not reach a broad user base due to inadequate infrastructure or connectivity issues in significant parts of the country. It also struggled with integrating...
Stop. In fact, my main stop. I say, what ties Owusu word be? My winning course our word no, and our words be Osidian update their applications. Sadia we ahunu ha John Mahama after Osi Accra Digital Center ni bibia wie no. Adie bia ahunu ha under e-services no. Bruni friend application. So I'm for we your friend application. Now application no a computer and a building nipa and a building ya the two computer mu na say update application a simple thing me man that out send odo car ukoto Benz and I say auto a year or iPhone 14 and iPhone 12 iPhone 12 sa iPhone 12 no if iPhone for her omno mo ye nipa ote iPhone ana na adwene abie iPhone your friend Steve Jobs wewu right enti ende no se yakwa abakosemu a nipa onya adwene abie bibie friend iPhone Apple no your friend Steve Jobs on na adwene on ne create ye now say ende o iPhone 12 na say ya iPhone 14 and 15 in there na say uni sika o de beto iPhone 15 a the way you say be updating your application. That means you say time na iPhone 12 buy no samre no na ebia iPhone 12 no picture na etwa no na ni da ho ebia sa iPhone 12 there buy no na ye ni bibi to say heartbeat application na enka ho na bibi to say ebia bibi to say ba me hwe me phone so na me church bi bibi to say calculator na any iPhone 12 bibi to say Google Maps na be iPhone 12 buy no na Apple and fanshim now your iPhone 15 and aba now oda okuta Apple phone iPhone 12 now opese wo update na sa wo iPhone 12 no etuminya sa nyoma ni bi e wo iPhone 15 so no all that you do no say your friend be updating your software bi a e de say wakoto car na ebia car no time auto e na touch screen nim auto 2022 na sa particular car na touch screen nim and then the year 2024 there touch screen wom and as a seat warmer into the car no call den o de call swame no I catch am say oh me kai the Toyota RAV4 and the Toyota RAV4 about 2015 model but almost touch screen wom move to me at the touch screen be ashe mama me so I'm for say how then bet me say electronics phone there the yan say baby a radio ni hye no ye beyi na wires no ye the touch screen radio abehye ho na connected to motherboard no into the moment how be say and your friend say you have updated your car in car your friend say you have spec'd it. Oh, you're specking into onye anything extraordinary but they also tell us and say still would have Toyota in 2012. But you are driving a Toyota in 2012 with the 2015 application. So the most important thing is say, Okano, it has not changed. The brand has not changed. You have just updated it. In this, us like I will say, nyoma na mobeto ye no mum na eye adwuma na oma be update na. They have not created any new app. They have not built any new application. They have just done what? They have updated it. Because in 2012, no, time manager Mahama mo build the application. No, in 2012, you need 4K. In 2012, now you need a friend AI. In 2012, you need 3D. So, say, and then John Mahama build the application that suits the era they were in 2012 now. Now say about 2023. Now say we want to update. Now Ghana applications no to me first na. You have not added anything. You have basically refreshed the system. And no and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and this MPP for the data mono. In this everything is got to do with application updates. But it is not creating the application. John Mahama, they created the application. What these people are doing is application yan specino, yan refreshino, yan can't Ghana for Bawumia and they change digitization. That is the trick. So I'm a format here. Internet was swami. Na so kuta iPhone 12. Na nde obi kuta iPhone 15. Na so utumi dia one phone so ubia. U kuta still iPhone 12. Na mum eya o phone na wa update no emenenya applications that were iPhone 15 be about there so. Until you cannot stand anywhere else and say because we are updating no phone ya Samsung, it is still there, it is still iPhone. Because phone update no, it is automatically an iPhone 15. It is still iPhone 12, but it is running on an Apple 15, iPhone 15 application. The same as car. The same as anything. Into nipa na o create phone no, ono na also money credit because anka when create iPhone 12 na anka 15 by anka count me update. There should be somebody who created the phone and somebody who created the application. You updating the application, you have not done anything because somebody using into when it comes to computer, any data, every single day there's an update. It does not mean say Endra application are now using no. It does not mean say to phone no chine cut phone for no. It means say o phone no ni memory no emu o phone no engine na size 12 phone engine abie ko size 12.5. That's all. But phone ankasa da ho your phone and nothing has changed. And no na Bawumia onya platform bia na oka osedian also the application mobile application on tuminka the digital infrastructure because without a phone ankasa you cannot update anything. And this Ursula, she's hiding behind update and video about the aka nyina no ubetie the aka nyina updating kwa when to me only up to anything. And since NPP bar power, because when I built a data center in 2012, you don't expect the data center to be running the same capacity. As time goes on, we will have to buy more capacity and then your friend update, you know. So it does not mean that when I will create the idea of a data center. No. Afirmatimase. It is said the same MPP. Omuti MPP, the near friend is saying, na your friend MPP no the New Patriotic Party and a National Patriotic Party. Omuti National Patriotic Party is a New Patriotic Party no. Omu ba no medru baby no so yen change the free National Patriotic enko New Patriotic and ameboa. Now for NPP to change a New Patriotic Party to National Patriotic Party or National Patriotic Party to New Patriotic Party no, does it mean say a year or 2 4 or say to 2 wafana omuti MPP no, they are not the forefathers of MPP. No, it does not change the fact say party near Danko Abuzia Dombo for dia. So you changing the name of the party in different times, no, does not take away the vision and the reason behind forming of the party. And no, the basic moati asiano. It is a obiati party free mensia. Ne free party no UP. Na UP na dan nedin abaye MPP. Na New National Patriotic Party. Na Kenya abaye den abaye New Patriotic Party. It does not change the fact to say o 2482 offer and this £700 at the MPP no mensia. So you can change the name, you can update the name, you can update the party, but the fundamentals of the party didn't say yetini mensia. And that is what Mahamudu Bawumia is hiding behind. Or change it or update TBB, or so on the digitization by and none of the other damo. Bawumia or your true fool. Now, Mumian got here, Ursula, or ye, Mamma Chamo, a true chai.
User interface and experience was an issue for some sections of the public, leading to difficulties for users in navigating the platform, completing transactions, or accessing relevant information. The platform offered only a limited range of e-services with about 3 e-forms. The rest were just downloadable forms and informational material, failing to meet the diverse needs of citizens and businesses, thereby limiting its overall impact and utility. A total amount of 186 million CDs and 213 million CDs were paid through the platform in 2016 and 2017, respectively. In 2018, only 26.8 million was paid through the platform. We needed to adopt a new approach to solving an old problem. And so, faced with the above stated challenges and having a clear vision and focus on the digital transformation of the economy, the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government took a totally different approach to government online service delivery by adopting a sustainable and cost-effective approach. We knew we had the local capacity to design and develop a robust system to address our peculiar challenges. And so we empowered 3 indigenous technology firms to design a totally new portal. Partnership and development of Ghana.gov. The government discontinued the Ghana e-services payment platform and entered into a partnership with a consortium of 3 local technology firms, Haptel, ExpressPay, and IT Consortium, to design, develop, deploy, and manage a one-stop shop online services platform with an integrated payment gateway for the government of Ghana, known as Ghana.gov. The consortium financed the development, deployment, and management of the entire project. Now, this platform serves as a shared central point for all government online revenue collection, enabling citizens and businesses to discover, consume, and pay for government services online seamlessly.
The oka nyina the opa ka che nyane say o se omo bae no ena omo ko contract company fufuro bi ena eye this e-services here jo Mahama mo eye already no omo be redesign. One can say company no ebe build new applications from scratch. One can say companies no ebe build the infrastructure. One can say companies no ebe scrap it the jo Mahama mo yenyo or say they came to redesign. What is redesign? Is redesign building? You can say you are redesigning. Are you building? So all that this lady was saying in United say, you buy no, you be update. And no when Sawako school no usua grammar, usua comprehension, now in summary, Ursula Owusu the kind from 1 to 10. Now say we came to update the applications asamasa. Ursula Owusu and the Akache Ghana for said John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. They basically started digitization and they own it. Ursula Owusu Abekache said Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has nothing to his name when it comes to digitization. In fact, so when you butre na wutie in sama maami we kaye na so peso the ejuma jo Mahama ye. Without digitization there will not be any Ghana card. I'm telling you. Without fiber optic cable in the ground, without Accra Data Center, NETA, NCA office, NIA office, application update when the NPDC comes to power, they will update the system. So what is so exceptional about application update or updating applications? So 2025 John Mahama power, all the applications working every month it has to update itself. Your WhatsApp update. Yes, update. What does it do? It's still the WhatsApp. It's just making sure you are refreshing it to be more smarter and faster. Every single day when it comes to internet data service near there, you have to update. So as labro for kind and then catch them say nearby digital infrastructure a digital infrastructure now just say Ursula now no din and the work any see about $10,000 or be jina oh yes Ursula and almost die back and serve as siman conquer Ursula sanka NPP abamba omo di aswabo form e the cable back for form and Ursula and conquer one cohort she moved away from there. Even in the application one she stayed with updates or catch Bawumia knows nothing. Inti sa won tibrofo a de na Ursula kan nyina ne say we didn't do anything ye be update. Inti eno kire say NDC John Mahama intended so be try radio to say I want John Mahama to convince me and then mama catch sani pan say we Jimmy into wo be say na jantoa ene sa nkwase aforo mugu Insira FM etim bet now say John Mahama convince me abra party or teso aka catch say wo without nkanya John Mahama kan kwase afo kan Insira kamuni social media platform enya John Mahama kan na jantoa jantra wo bon Facebook nka untumi mbo enya John Mahama anka mo musoko school ekọ na application nka munya because na mo ma menom ne papa ne hia mo muntumi fa kan fie kurase emba tech inti na o say mo de mo cafe ekọ print forms ko kire mo ma me inti when somebody sits and says John Mahama convince me abra wa ko school ko university we Jimmy for you did not learn, you just went through school. Ursula Owusu the minister na be catch them say they just updated the apps. Not for once, to be bien and say, Jenna, you build the apps, and you to be the government agencies in a good the same app. So she could not do it. All that she did is redesigning. Me makoto me car, makoto Benz, na me painting the taxi na media mano, and no chesa car ni awodia. And no chesa car ni media, my top Benz, and I'm say Benz me be some commercial car, and I'm painting the taxi. And na media man say tria o ka jem say car na nya media na car no papers no idea na car no nya Benz e dey also a taxi na taxi no e car be na taxi no so me ma to Benz na me gu taxi me gu the taxi colors does it change say car na nya Benz biom? So what are you telling me? Ursula Owusu Omaba Bontene and the MPP officially me say without John Mahama's initiative from 2012 Atamil John Mahama ebesinde anke nyumrei anke niha Ghana card John Mahama and the Ghana card yejuma, and these are the facts to prove say Ghana card crown and John Mahama and any Ghana card.
With effect from March this year, Ghanaians who register with the National Identification Authority will have their Ghana cards issued on the spot.
In an interview with GBC 24, the head of public affairs, Ms. Bertha Jeble, explained the aim is to fast-track the process to ensure that all persons living in Ghana, both nationals and non-nationals, have modern ID cards with all security features intact.
January last year, foreign nationals in Ghana began a mass registration which ended in August. A foreign national who has lived in the country for 90 days or more in a given year is required by law to register for a non-citizen Ghana card. Members of the diplomatic community are, however, exempted from registering. With the compilation still ongoing, our news team was unable to get a comprehensive list of registered foreigners. But the head of the public relations of the NIA, Ms. Bertha Jeble, admitted that there was a challenge because of the $120 fee charged for registration and issuance of instant cards.
That argument, not only for persons from the ECOWAS sub-region, but also been complaints for children who are 6 years students and also spouses of Ghanaian nationals. They've all said that they shouldn't be made to pay the same fee. These fees were approved by Parliament. So in order to change it, we have to go around and do the discussions again. And so we have kickstart that discussion.
According to Ms. Jeble, a resident permit only allows a foreigner to live, work or go to school in the country over a period of time or permanently. She said the resident permit cannot be a substitute for the Ghana card, adding that all foreign nationals would be required to produce their non-citizen Ghana card before they are issued with a resident permit or its renewal by the Immigration Service after the mass registration ended on 30th August last year. Foreigners will not be allowed to register SIM cards for telephones, open bank accounts, acquire a driver's license, or even have access to essential services in the country when the act is enforced.
Because all of these transactions preceded the national identification, people have been doing business without it. Now the law has been passed by Parliament of Ghana and it is a requirement. All these institutions are to demand the Ghana card before they offer services, not to only foreign nationals but to Ghanaian citizens. It was because that, as I said, we've not completed issuing ID cards to everybody. That's why the enforcement has not started, but we are starting it now.
On safety, Ms. Jeble said measures have been put in place to ensure safety and privacy of data collected. She said since the registration is a continuing process, people can register at their district and regional offices. She said from March this year, Ghanaians will also receive their cards instantly, just like the foreign nationals, but at a subsidized fee of 25 Ghana cedis.
At March, we're expanding, we're working towards expanding our contract with our private partners to bring equipment and so that we can do the
Mati, Ghana card. John Mahama. Anamo pe mo. Me pesa mo kyerem say John Mahama 2012-13-14. Sanyo mo yene ho dada. Mo pe mo. Me pesa mo kyerem se ne be ya. Kwasi ampe yi nkotina radio so nka se ke John Mahama ye den ma Ghana. He mo pe mo. Ma me kyerem ade wo ha. Ghana card me ma mo more.
Right, so we take our first story now, and the Minister of State in charge of development authorities at the presidency, Dr. Mustafa Ahmed, has debunked assertions that the national identification card distribution exercise was a scam as reported in the media. The NIA, he explained, had begun a pilot distribution exercise in the Dadikotopon and Lekma areas in the Greater Accra region.
The National Identification Authority began distributing the national identification cards in 2011, but had to put the exercise on hold due to challenges in personnel and logistics. For a while now, patrons have complained about their inability to access certain opportunities since they do not have their cards. It is against this backdrop that the NIA has begun a pilot distribution exercise in the Dadekotopon and Lejokukukurowo municipal areas.
At a point in time, even though we have printed out 3 million cards, we had to stop because of the lack of resources. The government intends to make NIA, which is in line with our law, the sole repository of all biometric databases in the country. So we started this pilot distribution exercise again with our own resources as an attempt to cut down on the cost. And we are doing it so that you learn from it for the next phase of the distribution.
A Minister of State at the presidency, Dr. Ahmed Mustafa, said the authority would ensure every Ghanaian receives their cards as soon as possible. He, however, debunked assertions that the exercise was a scam.
The cards were printed. We faced challenges. An attempt was made to distribute them, and then the first challenge that came, we recoiled. But now we have been emboldened, we have been encouraged, we have taken the bold step to come out in spite of the existing challenges to do the card distribution. And I want to assure you that we will not stop, but we will continue to forge on with the distribution.
Claimants are, however, expected to present the collection slips given to them during the registration exercise and have their thumbprints verified before the cards will be given out. Adding that those who have misplaced the slips must authenticate their information with a thumbprint. Distribution centers for various areas in the region will be announced later.
Ghana card 2013, 2014, 2015 I'm for Geom card. Instant issuance. Bawumia said digitization on the buy on the Ghana card. But wait, Jimmy. MPP said there's nothing to Bawumia. Yes, $1 and all coach software. Bawumia, you found $7 all coach software. What about them? $1 which is software. Software they say update. Go catch dollar, you go catch software. Most of more. Make sure say NDC John Mahama no namon oye politics mu Jesus me Jesus akonta because me worry Jesus nuaba say Jesus Jew ni na me Jew ni ntimi na frame Jesus akonta. John Mahama politics mu Jesus ono eno nam Ghana mo no me president no mo ye de GBT wo Ghana card digitization mama mo Ghana card mo pe more.
Why have we decided to waste money?
We are not wasting public funds or money. In fact, at the end of it all, I think the public will appreciate that we've rather saved Ghana on money eventually. Technology is available for us to take advantage of, and that's what we are doing currently. And we have been doing this exercise, you said, for 6 years now. We are not complete because we have had challenges with funding. Now government has brought a policy of PPP, where we bring private finance into our work, for the private partner to finance our work, to give the government opportunity to deliver services that it has to deliver to people. Okay. Now we have several ID cards in the system, and all institutions are coming out with biometric systems because the NIA system is not complete. So we want to be proactive and innovative, take advantage of the PPP, who brings us the technology that will enable us to bring smart card to meet government's vision of issuing smart card that can be used as a one-stop card for all transactions. And so if we issue this card, it's a 128 kilobyte card that will enable other institutions store their data directly on the card and manage it from there. So eventually we will be saving Ghana from allowing other institutions to be going for new biometric system and wasting public funds.
All right, smart card, yes, but how does it work? So if I registered with NIA, I have my data there, what happens if the new smart cards come?
Your data is there, and so we are going to take the data that we have used, the public funds that to collect already. The 21 million was spent on mass registration. That data is not a waste. We are going to take that data, put it into the new system, and so when your data is processed to the end, it's a good data. You only come and update your personal information and then your biometrics. We are now going to capture 10 fingerprints instead of the 4 previously captured to meet international standards. And then indeed the other institutions require some data that we don't have in the system. We'll take that data for that update, and your card is printed for you, and all is going to take you within a period of 15 minutes, and you are walking away with your ID card.
Okay, so it's instant.
It's an instant card we are going to issue. We learned a lesson from the mass distribution in Greater Accra, where we took cards and over 50% of the cards are returned to our office, and the same people complain that they don't have their national ID card. We don't want to continue wasting public funds by printing cards that people don't turn up to collect. So what we are doing is to issue the card instantly, and if you don't turn up, we don't print your card to waste public funds.
All right, so you mentioned that those data that you've already collected, how about if I didn't register with NIA and I'm a new person coming in? My data will obviously not be in the system.
Yes, we are going to capture both new and old people. It's just that will require everybody to come again to the registration center. If you already exist in the system, we cross-check that information from the main database. If you exist over there, we print the card, we do the update, and then we print the card for you. We need to do this check because we don't want any duplicate in our system. And so if you come even as a fresh person who has not registered at all, we'll still cross-check your data against the database before we print cards for you, because we can't take any chances.
Okay, before you go, I mean, everything you're saying sounds so rosy, so exciting, but we've had a situation where the NIA had come out and say, well, we don't have funds, cards were not distributed on time, How different? Do we have enough money
Yes, that is why we have gone the PPP way. We are looking at the
private-public partnership.
Yes, public-private partnership.
Yes.
But the private partner is bringing the funding upfront, the equipment, and the technology that we need. We will only help them in the operational aspect of it, and we are not going to start if we don't have the money to finance this. The contract is already at cabinet level waiting for approval. If we get the parliamentary approval, we are set to go, and we have given ourselves a 1-year period within which we want to assure the public when we start, everybody will get their card.
Right. I mean, if they don't deliver, trust the TV2 will be the first.
More, Makachiremo. Bawumia is a liar. He can never claim ownership of digitization. John Dramani Mahama, Makachiremo. Bawumia is just doing update. Oni bibia. Ursula came to confirm today. Namo samo moji Bawumia di. Wa oshemo Ghana oji Bawumia di. Opetumi keke. Sa ne makeup artist no di chisa na yire no. Opetumi keke. They don't care. Na sa obeso oji Bawumia di ama musa sa ne app we wen. App we Bawumia app we wen.
So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight. So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight. So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today
is already script. COVID-19 tracker away. $2 million a she ayra. Ay app keke. Ay Ghana nkwana mi hu abaya o launch app. Say obi per president did not all launch app. Near so innovative. It is only in Ghana. It is only in the MPP who say a presidential candidate is talking about Apple app. Also no can Ghana papers. COVID-19 tracker app na way. Ay app keke application. I am wawa. Obi ka 24-hour economy. How it is going to change lives. How everybody's going to get jobs to do. Now on Ghana air launch app. Now you young call 40 say Kofi Bentil say Bawumia is the future. Call 40 ne toso te trogo so kan kwasi asem. You are launching app to come and be my president. Now just America 40 ano and kan kwasi form president Teddy no and could be a launch app and can with the president. Oh, launching of app. Me say COVID-19 app no tracker and where is the tracker? Bawumia Ochina. We, Loud Silence Media, will be waiting for Bawumia. Munim dieba. Oya bema uncle lanches adiano. Na uncle kase ono. And never digitize. Mr. Bawumia be this slap pay as 2024 do. Debia Brantian or friend or canana musa agro. Mr. Ojina stage ta. Mr. Bawumia be this slap. MPP Bawumia obey this slap. Me men kasabium. And there ubi ankoda. Me so me koda. Yanko Daniel Resti, yan fa calls, ye bibia, ochina, ye chamber Bawumia ni MPP. You see, ye nyina yehu. Eye car near the car for 2013-14 and ho, and yen ne. Ye nyina yehu. Bawumia ni message. NPP has no message. We have the men, Sana Nkranti Ngwa, Jimmy Fo Akron 4. It's about time Ghana you change a with people who think, intelligent visionaries, people who serve. Our footprint shows that they came to serve, and the end this year they have proven it. That is what we need to do. Mema kwasiebi fa garembe dadao. Mema kwasiebi fa tribe yemfa nchechire mine. Tribe yemfa nchechire mine. It is all Ghana na wote ha. And de bia na me kan na me de hoahoa me ho. Sende Oba Ghana politics moi. The difference between NPP and NDC and say baby NDC for struggle to get vote, you know, a hopper na we have development. It should tell you something because omunsem me say tribe yemfan chechire mine. Yemfan to trim. John Mahama and the NDC are ready to serve to change your life. Bidin here the Kevin Ekoberi Taylor aka Ibradango aka Yesu Akonta or Jesus Akonta. Tomorrow, I'll be live. I'll be back to explain it more. Yeah, trying MPP for. My team said me for be being chairman. Me say, Mr. You think Mr. S. I'm me for win chairman. You busa Bawumia say, sa COVID-19 app no. You busa way away. Bibi a message about kwa chairman. Sa COVID-19. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, this one.
So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight.
First question, COVID-19 tracker app no away. Now this is the second question.
Let me have some wachi with some willy and some egg. Do you have talia? Yes, and whatever you do, you add one for the Minister for Communication. So that we see how it works. You know. Back. No, it's okay. Let's how much is it? 60 cities. I can't negotiate that one. I can't negotiate this downward. So now I'm going to try to use the QR code, right?
Aku about down.
Right? Or should I read you?
Yes, you can go back just so they can see.
Okay, so we're about to do this again. So this is it. It's so fast. It's scanned already. It's scanned already.
So the rest we paid you twice.
No, we haven't paid.
Oh, okay. We haven't confirmed.
That is so good. 60. Okay.
Select your account as well.
Welcome.
Yes, for your account. So select that.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Then I'll confirm payment.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's it. Done. Ultimately check and see if you have payment. She has to enter her phone. Okay. So shall see payment because the message is confidential.
Auntie Muni, may your soul rest in peace. Akwa be create watch app nyina wa Ghana Bawumia bodam. Ne QR barcode de to watch the way. Akwa we no kira so be launch de en. We create watch app nyina ye hu be bia watch app. Akwa we Bawumia. Na mo Ghana fo no Mahama ka jense mo short maybe reduce odi matam. We create watch app, watch app you know create here. Jack adiasa nyame hiro bia nyame hira Ghana ochina meba ye ba bedwudwum maka kire Bawumia me se aguro ni ntokwa ni me se me pentokwa ofa ne nsambom Mahamudu Bawumia Jesus akonta me se aguro ni mempe ntokwa ni fantokwa de bebom na me kire obibi ochina Los Alliance Media early in the morning you can watch a year Free Mind. He shows up quick. I think the schedule is Free Mind comes in. No, sorry. Ransford Kibuachi of Radio Good tomorrow morning by 1 Ghana time. He'll be live after a year runs for cable channel, a year Free Minds family. They will take over after Free Minds family. A year Bobia and Son will take over from Accra, the Citizens Show, right? And a year in Koto will come before a year Loud Silence. With all due respect, I show up. And that's how the schedule is on Loud Silence TV. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. God bless me. God bless.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.